Big crocodile come. Big crocodile. Run after the big lizard. Run after the big lizard. Very good eyes. But he's too quick for me. He ran away very quick. This is one of these Thai things. There's people here taking photos of the building, and I have no idea who they are. I don't think they're family. I haven't seen them around. But then again, the whole town is full of family. But it's really, look, it's like a carnival site. Everybody's around, everybody's here. Guys are up the roof, finished their ice creams. Lady in the white shirt and the young bloke in the yellow shirt, he's taking his photos. That's not a small house. Have a look at the people in that house over there, what I call the small house. Have a look at the people standing compared to the heights of the rooms. It's not a small house. I keep saying it, and I might be repetitive, but if I had built a house, it would have had ceilings at about 8-foot ceilings. Not like this. Would have been the same size, but it would not have been so solid. It would have been a poured slab. A poured slab and bricked up with a metal frame roof of a lesser quality than what they're building. Fascinating, interesting, ongoing. I say wow a lot. Do you know why I say wow a lot? Because I can't think of other things to say. Let's pick some choice words. Impressive, confronting, challenging my beliefs of Asian shoddy workmanship, the stereotypes you always get told. Every time I see somebody doing something, I see that's a better way of doing it. They mix concrete better than us. They use render better than us. They pour columns and slabs and floors better than us. They tile better than us. I'm talking about us as Western people, Australian Western people. They tile far better than us. Everything seems to be much better, which goes against the stereotype, doesn't it? We all know the stereotype. Don't buy any of that Chinese crap. Now, I know Thailand's not China. So we're generalising to Asia. I'm an Australian. I still associate myself with the American culture and the English culture. I'm not an Englishman and I'm not an American, but I class myself same sort of building standards in those three countries. So I think when I say Asian, I hope nobody takes offence at that. Wow, just so bloody good. You guys are having an ice cream, that's just magnificent. It's all great. Oh, engineer and his son are here. The ice cream vendor's parked behind the black car there. You can just see his little roof. Come on and have a look at the ice cream man. There he goes. He has one of those big stainless steel ice cream making machines. There's no power to it. It works on the principle of salt and ice, I believe. But they travel around all day. Ice cream doesn't melt. They're bloody tasty too. Yeah, we're all on the move. People shifting here and there. That's not much of a video for you guys to watch. Come up here, I'll show you something else. See those little bricks here? Sort of look like an extruded clay brick. A lot of buildings are built like this in Thailand. I'll come up here and film it. I hope the guys don't mind. I don't think they will. Hello, okay, camera here. Take photo. Kop kun krap, thank you. Kop kun krap. A heck of a lot of buildings in Thailand are done like this. It was the old way before the concrete bricks. They're very thin, and they got very thick mortar, Jim. They've got a reinforcing bar at about shoulder height or to give it strength. And it's all going to be rendered, so there's no string lines or anything like that involved. It's all going to be rendered, it's just filling. And when I get to the top of the wall, like in that gap up there, if it's half a brick high, they put a lot of bricks on angles just to fill up the hole. Filling in the gap is something for the mortar to stick to. Yep, there you go. Now this is my neighbour's house. If you look over there, that's my house. And that's my mate's house. My house looks a bit miserable. Anyway, it's finishing really quick. I'm going to be very happy when I'm living in it because it's going to be a lovely little house, a lovely house. The inflection was wrong. I'll be happy when it's finished. No, I'll be really happy to be in it. So this is the neighbourhood. This is the neighbourhood. There's a structure in the trees there. Somebody started to do something years ago. Had an idea of building a building, but there are problems there with concrete and the Rio. All the uprights are cracked and split and falling apart, so it's never going to go anywhere. As in, it's never going to be built on, it's just going to fall down. Well, it's a good structure for putting the dragon fruit vine on. This is another block here. This was overgrown jungle a week ago. They've come in, they've cut it all back. As the lady turned up, that's probably the owner. Ladies come and put little offerings in the tree. It's a little offerings over on the old remains of an old building that was left over there. There's been buildings here before, all through this neighbourhood. And there's a remains of building underneath my house across there and throughout the jungle over there. So I don't know what settlement was here before. This is the second story in the big house. Come and have a look out the window, have a look at the view. There she is, mate. Small house next door. This big house, all the renderings done internally now. There's the sink, vanity unit gonna go there. And he's built, oh, that's to hide the pipes, somebody said. A little retaining wall of those clay bricks to hide the pipes. Ah, the secret is up the top. There's 2 layers of bricks there. There's 2 layers of those type of bricks, and then this little clay bricks in the bottom layer. Don't understand why that is, but there will be a reason, and maybe one day I'll find out, or maybe I won't. It doesn't matter. Wow, have a look here. Look, the big room, the big house. All the guys, sabai. There's the neighbour's house. Second story, we go out to the balcony. They're all resting over there at the neighbour's house. It's turning into a little suburb. I just noticed something in the top room here. What's that for? And then I look over here, and there's another one, and there's another one, and there's another one. And I see the gentleman next door, and here, he's trailing the top coat of concrete, putting the top layer in, obviously to those heights. This one's been done too. So sneaking up to where they're going to be ready to put the tiles down. Whilst the work's been steaming along, there hasn't been a lot to show on video. The electricians have been in there and put the wiring in and are still putting the wiring in. The rendering man's still steaming along, progressing upstairs, nearly all rendered now. He's also put the floor levels up to where the tiles are going to be, another layer of concrete or mortar. And up near the eaves, the cladding's gone on above the wall line. Under the eaves, I don't know what the terminology is, but there's ventilation in the sheets that go on there. And what's not shown in the video is that they've put a mosquito mesh inside the ceiling to cover up the ventilation hole. So insects and mosquitoes can't get into the ceiling cavities. So that's got to be a good thing. But little things like that are what you get from a good builder. The floor tiles have arrived for the big house. The electricians are camped on site, going ahead with all the wiring, and the rendering is getting more and more done every day. The little house over there, the walls have gone up a lot higher, the windows are taking shape. Everything's happening. Here comes little Pino. Little Pino's going to explore, and the builders over there getting the fire going to cook their tea tonight. Every day's a camping day for those guys. Hey Pino! Come on, you come back, quick. He's looking under the car. He reckons he might be under the car. Where is the snake, boy? Where is the snake? Ooh. The guys are over in the fish ponds over there catching the little fish that they air dry and then fry. They're catching them in the prawn ponds, so I don't quite know how that works. Apparently the little fish might be a byproduct of the prawn ponds, and the prawn pond owner mightn't care if the fish get caught in the cast net that the guys use, obviously, because they're all on the same property. They can see what's going on and they don't seem to worry about it. So obviously the little fish are just in the water. I did see a lot of fish like that up in the local reservoir at Bangkar. I walk around it when I go for a walk, and it's full of those little small fish. Hundreds and hundreds of them, but nobody seems to fish for them there. I suppose they don't fish if they got cast nets. One private cast net would get you as many as you want. I am surprised here in Thailand, every little gutter, every little creek, every little stream is full of little tiny, beautifully coloured tropical fish, which is pretty magic. And every waterway and little channel that's any more than 3 foot wide tends to have eatable fish in it. I was actually walking home from a place, where was I, in Phuket somewhere, and in the channel or ditch on the side of the road with all the grass growing in it and such, I saw some fish. I thought, oh, it's a big fish here. When I looked closer, there were a couple of big fish, and they had a piece of vine through their gills, and they were tethered in the water to keep them fresh. Somebody's going to come pick them up later on the way home from town. I thought, that'll keep them fresh. Yeah. Strange things there. Strange things how to do that. And number 2, strange things, nobody steals them. Thailand, nobody steals things. It sounds very strange, but oh yeah, I have the news. People get caught stealing stuff on the news. They get caught murdering people and all sorts of bad people doing stuff, and they show them and they don't hide it. There's no innocent until proven guilty. If you're caught for being a murderer, any sort of crime, you're on television well before you go to court, and everybody can see who you are. I don't know what these are yet. I have not found out what these are. I do not know, but it will become clear one day, but not just yet. Now look for the snakes. Are these snakes here? Oh, snakes in the grass bite you on the arse. I don't know. Oh, see you guys, I'm getting a bit silly. Gotta go. YouTube doesn't take you seriously unless you've got 1,000 subscribers. I've got a miserable 119 subscribers. Chuck yours on there, please. Try and help me get up to 1,000. I know it's a big ask. Catchers, have a good day wherever you are.